Season's greetings, friends and neighbors. Hello, hi, how are you? Happy to have you back here once again. As always, if you are new to the channel, I bid you welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Always happy to have you here. It's the week before Christmas as I'm recording this. Hope everything is going well on your end. So yes, as you've read in the title of this video, this is most likely the final RevanSabers unboxing that I will be doing. I'm sorry to say. Not because I've had any falling out with them as a customer or anything like that. Far from it. It is just that, unfortunately, well, to recap, earlier this year, they ran into a bit of a jam, and they had to make some maneuvers and change some way of doing things in order to stay afloat as a company. For a while they were doing all right after that, but despite their best efforts, it looks like they have to shut down as a business. I'm telling all this with their blessing, by the way. They gave me their blessing to pass on the knowledge. So, I'm not speaking out of turn or anything like that. Mainly, the reasons are because of the cost of doing business, keeping up with that, as well as keeping up with all the resellers that are out there. Not the actual manufacturers, sabersmiths, stuff like that, but just the resellers of like LGT and what is it, TXQ or stuff like that, because there is a glut of those on the market, and they're just unable to keep up with it, and they've had to cut their losses. They were able to sell off what was left of their stock, what they had available. And I was fortunate enough to grab a couple of what they had left, a couple of the hills that they had left. And hopefully, or it's my hope, personally, that they will be able to if not go back into business, then maybe once in a while do a special run every now and then. Stuff like that. That's just my personal hope. Because they're too good. Nick and Jamie, they're two good people. And, I really wish they could have been, continue to have been successful. But it is what it is. So, but I was among those who were lucky enough to benefit from their talents more than once. Maybe in a later video I'll do like a retrospective or a showcase of what I've got from them. But for now, I've actually had this for about a week, believe it or not. And I just haven't been able to get to it because of holiday plans and this and that, and the time has finally come. So, I took the liberty of doing the tape off already, and like I said, this is a twofer. Alright. So I only have one blade for now. They let me know ahead of time. They had one blade available. Rather than keep me waiting longer than necessary, they just offered to send me the second blade later on. I said, no problem. I have plenty of other blades of theirs to fall back on, so I took the liberty of putting one aside for this unboxing. Alright, so we'll start with this one, because the blade that they sent is specific for this hilt. Let me just get the blade out. Okay. Let me make sure I'm not throwing away any Allen wrenches, anything like that. Okay, perfect. Oh. I can get a good look at the hilt through the bubble wrap here, and this is... I'm gonna miss these guys, really. Ugh, alright. Oh my goodness. This looks 1,000 times better than it did on the photo of their website. And even there it looked pretty good. This is the Venin. Oh man, oh man, oh man. The weathering on that. Not overdone, just slight. Just enough. And yes, these are actual grooves. But nothing rough, nothing, it's all rounded, no sharp edges. The hilt, this reminds me a little bit of the Matsari that I have, the first hilt of theirs that I got. This kind of reminds me of that. This is a thicker pommel than usual. I like that. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right. Let me get the blade in here. They said that the blade they sent was specifically measured for the Venin. There it is. They said the blade would work with both sabers, but Okay. And for this, we have blue. I don't have a blue hilt from them yet. Well, I do now. You know, the weight in the handle. This seems like a figure style blade, which adds a little bit of weight to it, but the weight on the handle, the hilt, balances that out. This does not feel like I've had a occasionally I've run across a hilt where the blade feels heavier than the hilt. This isn't that. This does not feel like that in my hands. Oh, I like this. Alright, I'm gonna kill the light for a minute. I want to see how this looks in the dark. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah. Yep. I have a UV blade, I have green, I have cyan, and now I have a blue. I also have amber, but now I have the blue. Whoops. I always do that. I always smack the chandelier in here. Alright. Let me get the light back on. Hold on. This hilt looks clean. I mean, the picture on the website looked good, but man. Yep, it's a winner.